Welcome to the Master the NEC podcast, the ultimate destination for anyone passionate about the electrical trade. Whether you're a seasoned electrician, an eager apprentice, or just someone who wants to dive deep into the world of electrical work, you've come to the right place. Join your host, Paul Abernathy, a true authority in the industry with over 38 years of trade experience, as he electrifies your mind with in-depth discussions, expert tips, and valuable insights that will keep you ahead of the curve. Each episode, Paul will illuminate the complexities of the trade, decode the National Electrical Code, and share the latest industry trends, all while empowering you to take your electrical career to the next level. So, gear up, plug in, and get ready to supercharge your knowledge, because with the Master the NEC podcast, the power is in your hands. Now get ready. Here is your host, Paul Abernathy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Master the NEC, the podcast. My name is Paul Abernathy, your host. Thanks for joining me today. And today's kind of a little mixture for those that are new to the podcast. Again, you can listen on all of your favorite listening platforms. I don't know where you're listening right now, but again, I encourage you to get our free mobile app. You can go to our website and get it, fasttracksystem.com, or you can actually go to NEC, C-H-A-T, that's NECchat.com. You can get it there as well. Quick and easy download. Doesn't put anything on your phone. Just puts a little link in an icon, symbol. Okay, one of those little tabs or whatever you call it. And it basically links to our mobile app. It's web-based. That way, when we update it, it gets done in real time. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to worry about all those permissions and all that kind of stuff. Now, we'll ask if you want to add it to your home screen. I'd say yes. If it wants to be signed up for notifications, I'd say yes. You never know. We don't do them very often, but it's good, better to be there because you can always just ignore them or delete them. But if you're not there and you wonder when we send an update on whatever may be a reason for an update, you want to be able to get them. So anything, but we won't put anything on your phone. So on today's episode, I had somebody ask us, Paul, can you tell us a little bit about the different free things that you offer, that so electricians know what type of free things that they have available to them, not only as students, but just to anybody who may be electrician or electrical student, an engineer, designer, master, journeyman electrician, whatever. What free tools do you have? And we have a bunch of them. We're always adding new stuff. So we'll talk about a few of them today. By the way, most all of our free stuff is accessible through our mobile app as well. So it's right there on your phone, tablet, or whatever, calculators and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll get to the first. So the first thing that we offer that's free is we do offer a couple courses that are on our site that are free. We have boxes and enclosures, which again teaches you about boxes and enclosures and talks about the code references, 314 and all that kind of stuff about boxes and enclosures, 314 being Article 314. But then we also have what's called an electrical exam prep primer, which is free. It's just kind of a test. It kind of just to see how you're doing, whether or not your skills are good, whether you're able to answer code questions and things like that. And if you struggle with that, then it's like, maybe I should think about getting in our program. And so we have programs on studying for your electrical exam. Doesn't matter which state it's in. Again, it's NEC based, but we have those. And then, of course, we have other courses as well, grounding and bonding, electrical theory, and all those other type of stuff. But at the end of the day, we do have some free courses. So primer and boxes and enclosures are free on our website. So you'll see that when you click, you highlight over under courses. You go into that, you will see there all of our actual courses that we have, right? So you get a kind of an idea of everything that we kind of have there. And then, of course, if you actually click on the courses itself, then you'll typically will see all of the different courses that we offer. And then on a course on the right, you'll see popular courses. And that's where you'll see our exam prep primer, our boxes and enclosures, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, those are free stuff for you to check out. Just see, kind of how the platform looks, whether you like it or not, whether you want to move forward and things like that. The next thing that we have is our blogs. Now, we have dozens of blogs, different topics, and a lot of them are to teach you the NEC. I mean, whether or not we're going to talk about metal or non-metallic wireway, sizing, cross-sectional area, fill, all that stuff. But we even have a blog on bundling MC cables and AC cables and how that works. We have blogs on GFCI and GFP, the difference, AFCI, GFCI, and the difference between dual function AFCIs and combination AFCIs, which are looking for series and parallel arcs, versus the dual function is a GFCI and an AFCI. We have NEC compliance. We have a blog on the compliance for snap switches when used as a disconnect. We have a blog on transformer overcurrent protection and conductor protection. We have a blog on debunking the myth of backstabbing on a 15 amp device. Again, people still don't understand. We have an article or blog on understanding the 25-foot secondary conductor rules and 10-foot secondary conductor rules. We have how to apply adjustment and corrections to a single insulated conductor blog. There's just a lot of blogs. Now, not only code, we have some stuff that talk about marketing. We have some stuff that gives you, for example, we have one that does a detailed overview of single phase versus 3-phase motors, and all those type of things. So, yeah, there's just so much in there. We even have a blog that explains the 240 volt split phase system, how that's derived, how do you get the 240 volt system, how that works, the concept of it, that type of thing. And we even have a blog for electrical contractors that typically, in the first year, contractors fail occasionally because they just don't understand certain concepts in business. So we have blogs on that as well. So that's our blogs. They're available as well over on our website. You just go to the website under navigation. You'll see it'll say blogs. Pretty straightforward. Other things that we have on here is so occasionally we'll have webinars. And there's a link on our website, fasttracksystem.com. There's a link to webinars. And on there, when we have an upcoming webinar, it will actually have the webinar and the date and all that kind of information. So you can register directly from there if you want to attend the webinar. Last webinar we did was really a good webinar. The people turned out very well for it, so that was great. But that's where we post for the webinars in case you want to look for a webinar. Now, on our website, you'll see where it says mobile app. You click on that. And interesting is you'll have a QR code as well as a link. Now, if you're on your desktop, then you can take a picture or scan that QR code and it'll load the app onto your computer. Onto your phone. If you're already on your phone and you go there, you just click the link. And it's from our Tradies portal, which is part of our company, which we came from Tradies app and all that kind of stuff. So Tradies being the trades, portal is what we use in order to distribute all of our mobile device apps and stuff like that through that part of the company. That's a different division of the company. But Tradies portal. Interesting thing is if you're on a desktop and you click that link, you can actually, it opens up the mobile app on your actual desktop. So you still can get access to all those features, which are pretty cool. But over on the mobile app, some of the other free stuff we have is quite interesting because we give a pretty good collection of things that you can get access to over there that, typically you'd have to really hunt for these things. So one of the things is we do podcasts, and I do a lot of podcasts like the one you're listening, but if you have the mobile app, you can actually listen for free. You just, again, like you're listening now, but all in one location. So you just go to the mobile app and there's a button on there for podcast. You click the podcast button and it brings you up our two most popular podcasts. It's the Master the NEC podcast and the Let's Ask Paul podcast. So there, it's a quick and easy to get to. You can also listen to Coffee Hour every morning at 8 a.m., except for Mondays, which is 9:30 a.m. on Eastern Time. But you can click that button and you can actually watch it directly from your mobile. So if you're in the field, you're out on the road, whatever, you can watch it right from there every morning. Plays natively in the app. So that's amazing. You can also get to the blogs from here. Another feature that we have on here is called Chat Now. It's a free feature, but Chat Now, you have to register for it. So first thing you do is at the very top, you'll see where it says app login. You'll click that and you'll sign up for an account. Then once you have an account, which is different than your Fast Tracks account, this is separate for the mobile app. Everything we do is separate, by the way, on purpose, because there are people that won't have a Fast Tracks program or in Fast Tracks Tube, which is a separate thing, or they want the app and they're not a customer. They're just an electrician who wants this nice, nifty app. So we separate it that way. But once you register, if you click Chat Now, then it's basically a chat feature that is only available for people that are on the mobile app, right? So it's only available to them. And so it allows you to communicate with the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that have already downloaded our mobile app or got our mobile app. So again, you're a select group that you're communicating with. Also, if you do have a Fast Tracks Tube subscription, you can get to the Fast Tracks Tube directly from the mobile app as well. It takes you right to Fast Tracks Tube, which is an amazing video platform that is growing. Everybody likes the look of it, the functionality of it, and it's just like a video platform. It's right in your pocket. So that is awesome as well. But there also is some tabs on here. One's an eCalcs tab. And that is basically just electrical calculators, a bunch of web-based electrical calculators for everything from volts to watts, from volts to kW, from volts to joules, from VA to KVA to VA power factor calculators, just Ohm's law calculators, all kinds of calculators are included in that. And you have access to other calculators like math and wire calculators and all. There's just a great online resource that we link you to. And the other one actually says resources. Now, under that one, you have a bunch of yellow tabs, and these go to different calculators, online calculators, Boxfield calculators, Raceway calculators, Arc Flash calculator, IEEE 1584 calculation method. You can get to the Let's Ask Paul, where you want to ask us questions with just one click, okay? We have areas in a raceway, which is a way for you to determine, for example, how to determine the approximate area of a cable to go inside of a raceway. We have that available as well, just one click. We have the ability for you to establish your base flat rate pricing. We have a link for that as well. And if you want to go premium, you can go to Flat Rate Plus online. But again, you don't need all that to get your basic principal information. And then there's just so much other stuff in here that you can look at. Motor overload sizing, motor fuse sizing, motor locked rotor current calculators, raceway bin calculations, saddle bins, offsets, the different values that you would use. Just great. And we're constantly adding new stuff. And so since you don't have to download anything, it's easy for us to add stuff. So we just constantly, you may not know it's added, but that's why sometimes we'll send out a notification if a real significant feature is added. That way we let you know so you know it's on your phone. We do have a button here to shop, and that just takes you to our swag that we have on our website, whether it's our drinkware, our coffee blend, our shirts, polo shirts, supplements, hats, engraved products. You don't have to go there, but that's a quick link. Coffee mugs, license plate, sports jerseys, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. But that's just there for quick reference for you to get to it if you're interested in it. Don't have to use it if you don't want to. And if you're in any of our programs, we do have logging quick links at the bottom that you can get to. If you're in the black and the plus, then that takes you just to the Cengage login. If it's the basic or enhanced, it just takes you to the login page on our website. But that's just the basic gist of everything that you have on here. And there's even a quiz database that's built into the app that's only for people that are on the app. Now, let me tell you up front, do not buy that quiz if you already are an enhanced or a basics fast track student, because it's exactly the same database that you already have. So don't go wasting your $45 on that. Okay, that's for people who get the app or not on our programs, but just want a good collection of database questions. Then they can get that access there for limited time on a subscription, that type of thing. Okay, that's just up to them. That's up to you if you want to do that. But all of that stuff is free. Majority of it's free over on our actual mobile device. So other than that, the only other free that we'll talk, that I can tell you about is the ability to join us on these live shows every morning. It may just seem like redundant that we're going over exam prep, but it's not really what it's for. It's not specifically just for somebody who's trying to prepare for an exam. It's for everybody that wants to come together and learn something about the code, look at a code question, dissect it, have a conversation, and get you started in the morning. It's great we have regulars that come every day and join in. And so we welcome everybody to come. And if you want to watch it for free, and in other words, it's pretty much free everywhere anyway, but if you want to watch it easy, we have our own proprietary player that a lot of people like. It's got just the right amount of delay in it that people seem to like, is over on our Fast Tracks tube. And again, it's easy if you have the mobile app. Boom, you just go right into the app, click the button, and you can watch right from there. Turn your phone to the side. It'll go full screen if you want to keep it small. It's great to have if you're in the field. Just let it go, let it play, and listen along, or watch it during, you can replay it. You can go back. It has a little slider that you can slide, but there's always going to be a slight little delay on it. You wouldn't know any different unless you're chiming in the morning, then. But other than that, it's a real nice little player. It's proprietary. It's customized out for us, and it's on our website. Now, it's not on the Fast Track System website. It's over on Fast Track's tube. Okay, that type of thing. So now we might integrate it into Fast Track System website, but we haven't decided on that yet to do that. It's right now it's just Fast Tracks 2. We try to keep some of these, in the company itself, we try to keep things separate as much as we can, and so that's probably why we're where we're at with that. But anyway, we encourage you to join us every morning, 8 a.m. except for Mondays, 9:30 a.m. on Mondays. But every other day, it's 8 a.m. All right, guys, I really don't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted to give a podcast and answer the question about some of the freebies that we have. We're always trying to give back to the industry. If you ever have a question on any of our courses or any of our products or how to do something on the website or something like that, if you go to our website, we have an actual online customer support feature. It's down at the lower left, or it's on the left if you're on your mobile device. And you just click on it or tap it, and it'll open up, and you can ask us a question. Either I will answer, Darlene answer, Jeff answer. Anybody that's monitoring it will answer. Now, we don't answer technical questions there because that's why we use the Fast Tracks Interact feature that's built in to our course. That's what we use for that. But we encourage students to use that Fast Tracks Interact feature in order to ask various questions, because that's the easiest way to get your answers, and it allows you to attach an image or something, whereas you can't really attach anything else anywhere else. This feature is built to allow you to do that type of thing, to upload an image, screenshot, that type of thing. So, and if you want to know how that works and you are a Fast Track student, now this doesn't work for the 2017 editions, but for the 2020 and 2023 editions, we enacted it. And all you got to do is go on our website, just go to where it says Fast Tracks Live. And if you click on it, there'll be a little video that explains how to utilize the Fast Tracks Interact. So again, we used to have Fast Tracks Live, but we discontinued that back last year, towards the third quarter of last year. So now it's Fast Tracks Interact, and it allows you to post questions and things like that and get quick answers, that type of thing. So, all right, folks. Well, that's all I've got. I just wanted to make sure that we answered the questions that people had, and that was one of the questions. What free stuff do we have? That's the free stuff that we have. Okay. All right, folks. Until next time, stay safe. God bless.
Thanks for tuning into another electrifying episode of the Master the NEC podcast. We hope you're feeling more powered up and ready to tackle the electrical world with the knowledge and confidence you need to succeed. Remember, in the electrical trade, knowledge is power, and we're here to make sure you stay plugged into the latest insights, tips, and code updates. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share the podcast with your fellow electricians and industry pros. Until next time, keep your tools sharp, your circuits clear, and your mind focused, because here at the Master the NEC podcast, we're all about sparking your success. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep mastering the trade. From all of us here at Electrical Code Academy, thank you for all your support, and we will see you on the next amazing Master the NEC podcast episode.